Hey everyone, it's Ashant'e from Tidbits for Women and from Him Through Me Tees, which is a Christian t-shirt line. As you can see, I'm rocking one of my tees right now. I'll do a quick little plug right there, right there, right there. Okay. So I thought I would stop by and shoot a quick video. Um, I want to make it. I want to talk about the conversation I had quicker than what I did with my last video, which was very enlightening. And it was based off of a conversation I had with someone. And that the title of that video is, Are You Treating Your Gifts and Talents Like Hobbies? So it's a great, it was pretty good. But anyway, so I wanted to stop by and just talk about another conversation that I had with my younger brother. So just to give a little backdrop, my younger brother's 30. I hope I got that right. He'll be 31. He's 30. He just finished his MBA. He played college ball back in Illinois, SIU. He did his undergrad and then he just finished his MBA. So proud of him. But we were having a conversation and he was just like, he's expressed so much frustration about wanting to leave the state that he's in, and we were having a conversation about a job he had applied for, and he's like, man, I really want this job, Sean. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And what made me so excited in talking to him was the fact that he's like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. He's like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And he understands that all the experiences that he has gone through, it's built him up to be strong and to be able to walk down the path of his purpose, his destiny. And that was so exciting to me for him to realize that. And something he said, which was an over exaggeration, was, Sean, like, my life is half over and I'm just figuring out what I'm supposed to do. And that's something that really stood out to me because I think about our society and the way they train. I'm an educator. The way that they train us in this society is that you're supposed to graduate high school. You're supposed to go to college, which most people accrue a massive amount of debt. I'm one of those people. And then suddenly you're supposed to go work at a job for 40, 50 years, get a pension and, retire. Nope. One thing that you have got to know so you don't get trapped in the matrix, you have got to know who you are and whose you are. You have got to know it. You cannot follow in the same line as everyone else. You cannot look like everyone else, dress like everyone else, do the whole routine, go through life like everyone else. First point. And I'm speaking from experience. I did the same thing. I went undergrad, went master's, still had a void in my heart, in my soul, a void of what I'm supposed to be doing, and had a hole in my pocket, which I still have because of this debt. So, first of all, you need to know whose you are and what your purpose is. You have got to seek that out. And I have two daughters, 10, 7. Girls, you need to pray, ask the Most High to show you what you're supposed to be doing. Show you what He wants for your life. Yep, at 7 and 10. So they're not like mama and uncle in their 30s just figuring it out. Because it doesn't have to be that. It does not have to be that. So that was the first point that I got out of the conversation with talking to him. The second point was, he said, so he has like a relationship, and he also kind of moved to a state to help with some of my other siblings and things like that. So he's always felt like he's put his life on hold to accommodate others. Nope. You can't do that either. You cannot do that. Once your purpose is there, it's been given to you, the path is there, you have got to walk down it. Like, you have to. That's the only thing that's gonna fill the void of, you walking in your purpose. And so, back to him, he has a relationship there, and he's like, Sean, I really care about this relationship, blah, blah. He said, this is the third thing that stuck out to me: I cannot let anything stop me. He said, I cannot let anything stop me from walking in my purpose. Those are my terms. He said something a little different. But from walking in my purpose and doing what I have been called to do. He said, I can't let anything stop me. He said, I've already wasted half my life just figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing. And then, which it wasn't a waste, but, in his mind, he's like, and then now I have found it. He's like, I cannot let anything get in my way. I can't. And man, that conversation, it just struck me. I was just so giddy about it and so happy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he gets it. And anybody that wakes up, they start waking up, coming out the matrix, waking up and understanding. It is so exciting. It is so exciting. So, 3 key questions out of this that, I hope that you'll ask yourself, ask somebody else, talk to somebody about it. Do you know who you are? Because that automatically sets you apart. Just know that. Do you know whose you are? Automatically sets you apart. You are not going to be like everybody else. You're not going to do things like everyone else does them. You're going to be very unconventional. It's okay. And third, do you know your purpose? Do you know your purpose? I almost guarantee if you have answered the first 2 questions with yeses, you're headed down the path of knowing your purpose, or you know it. If you don't know it, seek it. Ask the Most High. He'll show you. And then my 4th question is, are you going to let anything stop you? Are you going to let barriers get in the way of you walking in your purpose? But let me tell you, if you have answered yes to 1 and 2, who you are, whose you are. Question number 4, are you going to let anything stop you? Nope. Guess why? Because nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Just marinate on that for a minute. If you know whose you are, who can stop you? Who or what can stop you? So just please marinate on that. I marinate on that. We had this conversation like 2 days ago. I ain't do the 2 months like last video. So it was like 2 days ago, 3 days, something like that. Not that long ago. And I'm still like hyped on it. So just remember that, man. I'm just going to leave it at that. So you guys check me out on Facebook. I'm Ashant'e Claiborne Roberson. There's From Him Through Me Tees, FromHimThroughMeTees.com. And then Tidbits for Women, TidbitsForWomen.com is coming. I had to get the website back up. Got to walk in my purpose. Can't let anything stop me. All right. Thank you guys. Have a blessed night. Thank you. Please share.